My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer, a lighthouse, an unanswered depression, and dark and weird even by my standards. Welcome to the dark place.
Right. So, I realized that we get one more play out of it. I was so excited when I realized that we got one more play of the epic intro. I wish we had the whole time we played through Alan Wake, but here we are. It will go down in legendary status, and that'll be the end of it. Take control. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-dum. This is a button. So, what are we doing? Let me remind all the y'all bitches. Just a quick recap of everything up until now. Let's go back in time to a time long, long ago. Back in February. Why is that? Why has February got February? Why is it in it? Ridiculous. Change it. Rename it. Back in February, there was a game vote, and the winner was Control. We played through the video game extraordinary experience of Control. I played the main game. We started the Foundation DLC, but I gave up with it because people stopped watching the stream. And that's always what happens. And when people stop watching the stream, I go, okay, no DLC. Also, we have a no DLC rule, and I can't remember exactly, but we played like half of the Foundation DLC, and then I gave up. Then I started playing the Foundation DLC offline, and PB played Control, and I ended up just watching her play through the Foundation DLC, and I don't remember if I finished it. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. To answer the question earlier on, I really enjoyed Control. It sounds like I didn't because I gave up halfway through the DLC, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't like DLCs. I loved it. I think it's so up my alley. I really enjoyed the playthrough. I really had a good time exploring through the SCP stuff. It's kind of my shit. It just makes me want to run a campaign of TTRPG stuff like this. I want to run an SCP TTRPG. This was super fun. In terms of just the game, I feel like Control, you basically play a Jedi without a lightsaber. And that is insanely fun to me. I loved it. I love the whole experience. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much every single thing about it. The story, the presentation, the fucking gameplay. I really enjoyed this game. It definitely has some minor flaws. It feels like they were desperately trying to make an enormous game, but they didn't have the time or the budget for it. But I think what they did was excellent. I love this game, and I'm up for a sequel, and give me a sequel, please, and or anything else similar. Then we played Quantum Break, which won the game vote a little while later on, which is slightly linked. It's the same universe as Control. Quantum Break has like small crossover elements, and we looked into it a little bit, but I was too scared to do a really deep dive because I knew that I hadn't played Alan Wake yet, and that had crossover stuff as well. So I haven't done a massive deep dive, even though I've always wanted to, on all this stuff. I've done a little bit of a deep dive into things like the hiss and stuff in Control, just because I found it so interesting at the time. and SCPs and stuff, but the crossovers I haven't looked into too much. And then eventually this week we've been playing Alan Wake, and I said when we finished Control that I wouldn't play the AWE, which is the Alan Wake expansion / Altered World event, right? DLC. And that when I played Alan Wake, whenever it came round to it, we would come back and play the AWE Control DLC. And that's what we're doing today. So the reason we're playing Control at all is because this is essentially the end of the Alan Wake playthrough. So now we've got Alan Wake fresh in our minds. Control, I've completely forgotten. There's no way I was pretty good at Control, but like in terms of playing it, I did a couple of those jukebox things. I wonder if I hit continue now. I wonder if the last thing I did was a jukebox or the last thing I did was the foundation thing. Yeah, so Control is linked to Alan Wake even more closely than Quantum Break is. So when I played through Control, loads of you were freaking out about certain Easter eggs and crossovers between the story and the in Control you move through. If you haven't seen it, in Control you play a character who comes to a place called the Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I must have been doing the jukebox stuff. God, I can't remember how to play it. Oh God, I don't even remember how to fly. This is going to be bad. I don't remember the controls. In here there's a jukebox and you can do like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a fucking hardcore you get one shot to beat a really difficult set of levels. It's like a challenge mode, yeah. And I had to pop it, and I think I did one. I don't know how to prove if I did one or not. I don't want to spend because it costs you. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. Would it be completed if I had done it? Oh, I didn't even do the first one. I'm sure I did the first one. It's really hard, but fucking fun. Anyway, so this game Control, you play this character here, Jesse, who comes to this building called the Federal Bureau of Control. And essentially they control, like they monitor. If you've ever seen Warehouse 13, it's that. If you've ever seen, it's kind of Warehouse 13 meets kind of Twilight Zone, meets a little bit, I guess, like, I don't know, Remedy game. With SCPs. They confirmed that the things in this are SCPs. Hair in my mouth. So if you know what SCPs are, there's that as well. She comes here, like, it's a really, really hard game to recap, and I'm struggling so much because it's such a wibbly wobbly game and so strange. But she basically comes here and she deals with the fact that the Federal Bureau itself is under attack from all these different SCPs and stuff. She figures out what's going on. A lot of it was to do with her brother. And she eventually takes control of the situation and also becomes, the house kind of picks her as the new, not only caretaker, but head of operations or whatever. She becomes like the leader of this whole thing. The game ends, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter too much. Go and play it if you haven't played it. It's very fun. Then there are 2 DLCs. There's a Foundation DLC, which, how do I find out if I've beaten that or not? No, there you go. That's how far I got. How close is that to the end? Reach the bottom of the nail. The astral plane is collapsing underneath the board. Must have been the end. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I think I watched it on PB stream and then went, well, don't need to beat it now. Yeah, which was a kind of a DLC about how, like, there's a whole thing going on at the bottom. One of the characters that was in the main game, I can't remember her name, the like badass shooter gunner ranger woman, is involved in it. However, we are going to play through the Alan Wake one. Now, when I was playing through this, there was so many like pieces of paper that were like referencing things that I now kind of retroactively know what they mean. Like, it was like, yeah, this thing happened at Bright Falls, you know? Hey, what's Night Springs? You know, and shit like that. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And everyone's going, oh my God, that's Alan Wake. That's a reference to Alan Wake. Oh my god. Is this guy asleep or dead? If he's dead, do we want to pick... Oh, no, he's fine. And there was just lots of little Easter eggs and references until eventually there was a straight up, full-on, full-blown Alan Wake expansion. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's about. Please don't tell me when, what it was about and shit like that. And I am very ready to experience it. Now, last thing before I get on with it, I know you just want me to play the game and I'm rambling, but I read an article by accident. It just came up because phones listen to us now that said that Remedy might have signed they've signed like a weird publishing deal with Epic, and a lot of people are pretty convinced that it's Alan Wake 2. Google it if you want. I was too scared to read into it too much, but I read the little bit that said that basically Remedy have been struggling to get Alan Wake 2 off the ground because of the money. Remedy just doesn't have enough money to do what it wants to do every time it wants to do something. Apparently the publishing deal they struck for a game with Epic is very possibly Alan Wake 2. And apparently this Alan Wake DLC in this game is the reason that they have proof that that's true. So someone tell me, how do I start the Alan Wake DLC? Is it one of these missions? I have Langston's Runaways, which I know is just a side quest thing. There's Old Growth, A Dark Place, Pope's Collection, and then the Pyramid is the Foundation DLC. Which one is the Alan Wake DLC and how do we begin that? A Dark Place. Of course it is. Why am I so stupid? Yeah, Annie, shut the fuck up. Oh man, I need to remember how to shoot stuff. I wonder if there's somewhere I can go just to remember how to play. Ah, fuck it. We'll find out as we learn, won't we? So where does it say? Investigate the central elevator. Oh, that's this. Here?
Everything's good here, Director.
We're here.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
Bro, how have I not just accidentally walked down here and activated that before? Ah, that was so cool. Okay, I get it now. Now I get why everyone was screaming at me while I was playing through this game, and they were like, oh my god, Alan Wake. And I was like, shut up, don't tell me, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't shut up, shut up, you know? Oh man, that's sick. Okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Investigation sector, let's fucking go. I can't remember the controls, but I'm excited to play. We ready? Let's get her done. Fuck, dude. Lovely Alan. Oh yes, of course. This has the collectibles thing where it gives you the proper videos of stuff. If you click in here. Oh, let's go.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too, a hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
At least he gets coffee in the dark place. Man, what does that mean then? That's so cold, dude. The drowning man, because he's still in there. How long has he been in there, bro? Oh, God. It's the investigation sector, Bright Falls. Are we going into the dark place? I can't remember how to play the game. I'm so scared. Okay, now we're still in. Ah! Oh, fuck. So bad. I was so good at this by the end. Let me remind myself what my guns are. I have the Pierce. I'm going to assume that whatever I put on this was correct, so I'm just going to leave it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, no.
Guess not.
I wonder if you fight with the, Oh my God, I can't do it. This is horrible. Two of the agents confirmed missing, presumed dead. Containment breach. I wonder if the containment breach was something to do with, the hiss, or whether this is going to be
crowded.
more to do with Alan. Darling investigation. This is going to be confusing because Darling is played by the same dude that plays Alan Wake. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation DO845 was launched to the ethical practice of DOSCA, despite the accounts of anonymous something regarding inhumane treatment of something currently housed in the Bureau. Official findings regarding the conclusive numerous obstacles. Sector personnel confirmed something, codename something, nothing, humane treatment, nothing about nothing. We don't know anything about it. Humane treatment of what? One of the fucking Taken? Casey inquiry. Request came recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey, and that was the guy, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Dude, did he make Casey come to life? Because Casey is Max Payne. Isn't it? What the fuck is this? Tractor supplement. Miscommunication led to a coroner examining the body of Willem Burrow. Case: 33-year-old man found dead in his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blunt force, lacerations, dislocation, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture. Trauma. What's avulsion? Removed. Multiple organs, all missing from the scene. Conclusion is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by the authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. Okay. Expulsion and avulsion. Resignation letter. To whom it may concern. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's something. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our something or someone who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector lost to the something loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The something has failed his agents, and I shall never forgive him for that. Director, I'm guessing, is what that is. Previous director did something weird and, like, locked them all away.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Staffing issue. There's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems a tiny little detail slipped through cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing... The Hartman thing? Wait. Man, I have to remember all of the fucking characters from Control now. Is that Hartman from... Alan Wake? The Doctor? Or Hartman from something else that I don't know? And the departments, after Kirkland quit, were barely managing to keep up the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It's better than not be sitting on your desk. People are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Dennis became the replacement for Kirkland, and this is Agent Grayson. Hartman from Death Stranding, yeah, alright. Of course, how could I have been? So, what was the button to... Okay, to suck up? Okay, that was suck up. And what am I doing with this? I don't know. Remembering the powers. It's all coming back to me. Cauldron Lake. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again. Third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our something. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going? I would love some dates on this stuff. Why do you not date things, Federal Bureau of Control? Why the hell would raccoons keep going and monitoring the station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got the Bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on something... Cauldron Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigation agents. Only a matter of time before this something hits again. Anyway, that's a small word. Before this AWE hits again, I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings in the meantime. I might investigate some raccoon traps. Estevez. So they are monitoring Bright Falls, and they are monitoring the lake, and they know everything that's going on, but they did nothing about it. Or maybe they couldn't. Official findings, Dr. Raya Underhill, I don't know who that is, a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Underhill has no known connections to the paracriminal organizations. Paracriminal organizations? I'm sorry, paracriminal organizations. Can we have a game about that? Do we have one? Is that what Quantum Break is? Or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers. Oh? In the research sector, and revisited intimately ever since. Man, they just fucking keep an eye on everything, huh? Depending on the duration, they just write about it. And depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position within the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue, which we dealt with, if it's the same thing. There was all that fucking mold, wasn't there? And that was a mission that we did. Maybe. Per authorization from Kirkland, something was launched into the something of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent something witnessed in Trench. Aggressive something with other stuff has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. And this was what was going on with Trench at the beginning of the previous game. He went a bit mental and everyone was like, what's going on? And then the hiss. He let the hiss in? Was that right? Notable something between Trench and Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts suggest their arguments centered around the Dimensional Research Wing. And there's something kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Trench's something as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation concluded that Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blah blah and that his fitness to lead is not in question, even though really it should have been. But I can't remember if he did it on purpose or not. You can tell me, I don't remember. He let the hiss in, but did he do it on purpose or did they get to him? I can't remember. Kirkland. I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen? Holding a dangerous specialist in investigations. The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain NWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. I don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Uh-oh. You can't just say that. You can't just say you are a worm. Mr. Hiss. The fucking, what's it called? The Hiss thing? You are a worm through time? The chant? Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. Yeah, he's started to go mental. The Hiss have already got to him already. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Yeah, man. He went fucking crazy. Okay, my all the mods I have are full. Good, alright. Okay, so that's just all this stuff, but I actually have no idea how to get through this next thing. Okay, that's how you fly. How do you drop again? You let yourself drop? A again. Trash the place, Jesse. Jesse! The Keystone inspection. Now, the Keystone is the other thing, isn't it? The Keystone on our way to the target, the area we liked. I'm sending a report directly to you and Gunman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any signs of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. Any event definitely occurred here in Keystone. I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, and that was Jesse's childhood case. But that was just the adults. If I'm remembering the file correctly, this is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team to get work on the cover story. That was more to do with... Morales was the guy who went missing during the beginning of the investigation of this thing. Right? Tractor procedures. What does tractor mean? Burrow tractor. Adam is not in Bureau custody. No. Description altered. A Frank Elk tractor. As in an actual tractor? Olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of... Oh, is it one of the fucking tractors that came to life that we were attacked by in fucking Alan Wake? Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow underneath his tractor. Police arrived and were immediately given away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches of the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow early in the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. Oh, look, this is what we need to fucking put the battery in. Just so you're reading the docs. Dude, this fucking game is the only game I will ever read the documents for. I hate reading documents in games, and this game is the best for it. I should move my face, shouldn't I? Down here a little bit, just so you can see the stuff a little better. Can't remember where. Be good, but probably not. There we go. Fuck. Which one was it? God damn it. What was this one called? That one? The ethics investigation? Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P1429 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate program. And the Prime Candidate program was who should take over as director next, and who and the original one was Dylan, my brother, and now it's me. My hair, if you see me touching my face all day, it's because my hair is driving me nuts. Nuts. How do you rate the game so far? I actually played the whole game back in February, Ralph. Up until the AWE expansion, and then went away and played Quantum Break, and then we just played Alan Wake this week, and I'm coming back to the Alan Wake. I'm specifically doing the Alan Wake DLC right now because I just finished Alan Wake, so I'm coming back to it after months and months. 6 months ago I beat this game, so you should see me butcher the controls in a second when something attacks me, but I love it. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege, I think I'm clicked out of the game by accident. Yes. Used executive privilege to decline interviews. Very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarming clear picture of systematic something and something were brought into the Eldest House and placed under something examination testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. That was us. The programs produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic something of paranaturally inclined something. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human rights. The investigation team unequivocally something the prime candidate program recommends that it be terminated, I assume, immediately. Alright, so the investigations team did not want the thing to be going on. Interesting.
Now that gate should open.
Oh, this isn't the gate. It was over this side. I was like, why does it change? This game does that thing where the fucking rooms and shit shift, so I didn't even question that it wasn't there. The collections? Oh, that's a good point, actually. I do have everything collected. So collections are annoying on Twitch. I wish that there was a way for me to, like, showcase them more. But you can see all the games I've played here. And if you come down through the year, eventually you'll get to Control, which has all of the Control playthrough, and Quantum Break, which is there. We played Quantum Break in April, 4 parts each. And here are all the collections. So they're playlists of the games, proper playthroughs of the games. And yeah, I put a bunch of effort into it, and if you know they're there and you're a VOD watcher, then hopefully it's all working out for you. But if you don't and you're a VOD watcher and you just fucking hope to catch all the past broadcasts, well, you should know that there are proper versions of playlists. Specimen escape. The purpose of internal investigation XO397 is to examine the containment failure of specimen blah blah that resulted in the deaths of something agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal work. On the something of something, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive behavior. I don't know why that word would be crossed out. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, and an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Wake entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the something investigation is going on. Did Alice Wake do something? I'm assuming that's Alice Wake. If it's not Alice Wake and we're making assumptions here, then so be it, but did Alice fucking come here and do something? Is this gonna be like that fucking moment in Scarlet Witch program? You know?
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Yes, Jesse. Paracriminal Profile, the Blessed Organization. You know what I want from a second game? I'm so sorry. My brain's doing the thing again. I want a Control 2, but it's not set in the Oldest House. where you play as Jesse again and you go out with teams and investigate 2 or 3 different AWE events that are maybe linked to a much larger one that's going on. Like some sort of world-ending event, but you have to go out and you go to different locations outside. You know, 3 AWEs happen that are linked to a greater AWE, for example, and then you go and deal with the greater AWE threat, and that's the game. That's how I would structure it, and I think it would be awesome. That would be fucking cool, man. Make it co-op, and you have whoever you hire as a new ranger, whoever Jesse hires as a new ranger, gets the second controller. Paracriminal profile, the Blessed Organization. This group or individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various meanings of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called The Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. Do we know what year Alan Wake was set in? And I don't mean we know, I mean should I know after playing Alan Wake and this game at this point? Don't tell me if I shouldn't. Don't write the date in the chat. Just tell me if I should know yet or not. In 94, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 88, a business called Blessed Repair Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. Alright, so read that backwards. In 88, they accidentally created a object of power. In 94, so 6 years later on, this guy, Chester Bless, has been using this altered item to do something. And by 2016, they had a picture company. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to disappearances of altered items and objects of power has been too direct to be considered all circumstantial. An arrest has been issued for Blessed. Dude, yeah, that'd be fun, man. Some paracriminal organizations in the next one, because you need something to just endlessly kill in replace of the Hiss or the Taken. You know what I mean? I literally joined a Discord just to find some more lore I don't know. Yeah, I want to do that after this. Oh, here we go. Fine. Rule of
Do we
threes.
know each other?
Oh,
This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry.
oh, we were right. These were the doors to the different games.
My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. I found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
Old. Okay. 3 things. 1, we've figured out that these are the different games.
And Thomas
On my
Zane
playthrough.
was with him.
Didn't we?
The poet.
That's
No,
Alan Wake.
wait. He was a filmmaker.
I don't know what that is.
I always remember that wrong.
That's this one. That's this one. This is Quantum Break. And that's a game that has yet to be released. And that's the car game Remedy made. Right? Maybe? I can't remember. Second, I reckon that is not Thomas Zane. I reckon... Oh yeah, that could be Max Payne. One of them could be Max Payne, huh? I reckon that is that guy Bless, because he's a picture maker. I reckon it's not Thomas Zane. I reckon he's using his old item to contact and try and make a film with Alan Wake. Something. I don't know what that means. Something there. Third. I'm into it. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, this bullshit. I'm so bad at this. Alright, well first, which door is open? None of them. TVs. Oh, I thought I was going to play an episode of Night Springs, dude. I got excited. There's one of the radios as well. From Alan Wake. Why is everything so loud and horrible? Oh, we have another open door. There's a fucking typewriter here. Was that there before? I can't remember. Are we done? Could we open this door before? Is that going to take me somewhere else? I wonder. You son of a bitch. And that's it done, but where do I go?
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could.
Ah, see, it was
Looking,
Hartman.
roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Yeah. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me. So Hartman, the doctor.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay. Violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance.
The hiss?
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Combo killer? Is it a Hartman became a Taken, right? So Taken, Hartman, and his creature become a single creature. Okay, now where does it want me to go? I feel like if I open up the pyramid thing, I'm just going to continue doing the other DLC. Is that right? Am I supposed to be going in this door or not? This isn't where I want to go. Is it? No. That takes me somewhere else. No? I fucked it up, haven't I? This is not the right door, but I now don't have any fucking choice. Now we have to come all the way back. Yeah. No, this was correct. Yeah? No? Yeah, I'm back here. Okay, no, I was right. That's just the way out then. Okay. This is fine. Yeah, look, it's opened the door. I see. All right, let's go. Another one of these. You idiot, Jesse! I remember the controls, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up!
What was that noise?
Everyone falls the first time. Oh, don't make me do it again. Oh, you're not gonna. You're gonna open, right? You're gonna open, right? How to fly. Yeah, I can't remember either, right, guys? It's just A, and then you hold it down. There we go. He is beginning to believe. Right, I clearly need to go down here. And these things were fucking immune to damage, weren't they? Am I supposed to be going to here? There's blood over that side. Oh look, Ahi. That's good. There's signs of Artie, not Ahi. Ahi's my villain.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
What is
Did
this?
Wake want me to come here?
My ex-wife. Oh god. Is this okay?
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
When things are so weird all the time that you just get used to things being weird and don't even... You're like, I don't even need to know. I don't even need to know. Oh, fucking Christ. Controls. What are the controls? Banana, banana, na-na-na, na-na-na. Yeah, be careful with spoilers. I don't know anything. Let's remember how to play, shall we? Okay. This is the gun I had. Can't remember how to change it. So, this is the gun we're using. Still coming back to me now. There were nights when the wind was so cold. Let my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cruel. All my tears turned to dust. And I just knew my something eyes were drying up forever.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Ew. You know what? You're ooh. Alright? You're ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Okay, I'm kind of remembering. How the fuck do I change guns? What's the fucking gun change button? Oh, God. Shut up, Chode. Thanks for the 13 months, friend. How do you do? You kidding me? Oh, yeah, this is the rockets. I hurt myself. I hurt myself today because I couldn't remember the controls. This is clearly a lie. What the fuck? What's the push, the Jedi push? It's changed again. How am I? Aha. Square is change gun. Oh, fuck me. Sly little game. Why, you sly little game, you. Let me in, let me in! Cheeky little secret room, innit, mate? It's a cheeky little hidden room over there, innit? You know what I mean? Boy. Right, what's this? Hartman's arrest. Offender, Hartman. Victim, Alan Wake, Toro and Odin Anderson. Someone, Lane Rudolph, Dassault, Wendy Emerson, Thomas, someone. Officer named Special Agent Remy. Charges: kidnapping of altered individuals, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of bureau investigation, breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. Offenders' property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing NW investigation. Offenders' personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by the bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. Oh, so they didn't know that. Oh, maybe this happened like just after Alan Wake game finished. Foot gossip. Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Okay? Okay. I guess you should expect to find stuff like that here, you know? This game is so fucking good, man. Fuck off, man. This game is so good.
Darkness is blocking the door.
Not the darkness.
Now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Aimed light source. I don't know how to. How do I aim a light source at the thing? This has light. No, not anymore, it doesn't. Something in here I can use? Oh, this? Yes!
Light burns it away, huh?
I love how Jessie just refuses to use her hands anymore. She's like, hands? Who uses hands? I wouldn't use my hands either, to be fair. Oh, this would just be me all day. Shit flying around everywhere all the time. Emma would be like, oh my god, what do you want to watch? And I'd be like, with a good remote control. I don't know, you pick. Ow. I can only fucking launch shit at 100 miles an hour and I can't actually do anything else with it. Who's this? Oh my god, he's been here a while. The Melted Man. It's Peachy. Pixel. Oh, we can't go in there yet. Right, that's the danger zone. Can't get in there. Did we not fix that? Can't remember what that was. Did I get immunity for it? I can't remember. I'm scared to walk in. Oh no, there's Hartman. I'm going to find Hartman first. I'll take that. I'll take that. I just played Alan Wake. Think I'm stupid? Is that what you think? Think I'm a Dumbo Bumbo? Hmm? Think I'm some sort of Dumbo Bumbo? You gonna fall for your shit?
The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched like a worm through time. The third thing. Now we crashed out of darkness toward fate.
Uh-oh. The worm. The fucking worm, dude. Stop mentioning the worm through time. It upsets me so much.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
I get it, because she's from Ordinary. You know? You get it? You guys don't get it. Don't worry about it. Alright, we need to power this up. Hello? It's so fun playing this right after Alan Wake, dude. I feel like I would have hated playing this 10 years after Alan Wake came out. Like I would have missed all the little stuff, but then I guess, you know, I played this first and then I probably missed a bunch of shit from Alan Wake anyway, so. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as the Blessed Men. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the ADB was spontaneous or a direct result of the sabotage. Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Examination of the Shadow. A10, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive something consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient something capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting something over its surroundings. This is the fucking Taken thing from Alan Wake. Type B, shaded individuals. Human bodies, something by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive but do seem to retain something of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are something solely to be used as destructive tools when they get lifted up and fucking launched at you. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, which may imply a shared link to a central intelligence, which was the Barbara thing. Threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive and defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of an escape, I guess.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
So that was recorded while Alan was at his lodge, which is very interesting. He was super aware then, at the time. Huh. God, I have to remember how to play this. Hello there. Deep shade. Oh, good timing. Where is it? We need someone who is familiar with the darkness. Oh wow, look. Is that what I think it is? No, it wasn't. Maybe it was. I can't tell. Is it a fucking annoying thing that's come to life? Fucking most annoying things in Alan Wake of all time. Right, what are we looking at here? What's this red line? Where's Bright Falls supposed to be? You on this map, Bright Falls? I don't know where Bright Falls was. Little Rock, isn't that a Stephen King location? Bright Falls is in Washington. Now, Washington, D.C. is there, but Washington State is up here somewhere. Is that right? Am I dumb? I have to know America too well. It doesn't list Bright Falls, does it? So what is this? A ley line? Top left is Washington. This doesn't go through anything. There's Salem. That's listed for some reason. Boise. RT. Clear the mold.
The lads in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. All right, let's go make some new friends.
It's just some extras, isn't it? Yeah. Shine light on the plants, eliminate the darkness, eradicate the mold. I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, let's keep going. Of all the streamers I've watched play this game, no one is as invested in the story as you. Oh, well, now I feel guilty. PB, you should watch Pumpkinberry. She's better at being into it. Drink some water. All right. Illegal altered item market. Specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural materials, was raided in somewhere in the Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. That seems just so unbelievably dangerous. And I hope that this is the second game. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem to be aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Yeah. Right? My God. Could have been any of them. Kirkland. You put me on desk duty because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do. My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension, see if that slows me down. Hewitt. Alright, Hewitt went fucking mental. He went fucking mental, didn't he?
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay, there we go.
No idea. Absolutely no idea on that one. Oh, he's still going.
Coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Is it over now? Still no idea. Is this him? Was that him trying to catch a shadow, maybe? No. I don't know. I'm confused. But it's all good. If you press Y in collectibles, it just looks at the unread. Oh no, that's really useful. Thank you. That's exactly what I want. Alright. Are we back here or is this... No, new one. I think I missed an area back there, but I don't know.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Uh-oh. We need to turn the power on, I guess. Can I get in this elevator or is it going to drain me while I'm in it? No. What's up, Jack? Uh-oh.
Shit. Now what?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go!
So you can light. I can use that.
Where is it? Activate the lights to defeat the creature. Oh, there's more of them. Is that Hartman? What is it? Where do I activate more lights from, though? Not too happy about being in the dark. Or was that it? Is it defeated? No. There's one. It sounds like him. Is it him? There's another one. I don't like stuff where it's in the dark. As we know from my playthrough of Visage. Easily the scariest game I've ever played. Oh god, where is it? Wasn't it here? There he is. Is that not all the lights? All of the lights. This. Is that what Hartman? Is that what a taken plus a hiss becomes? Ugh! I've missed so much content lately, I should just quit my job. Yes, yes, you fucking should. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Bright Falls, Washington, WA. Focused on the treatment of Wisconsin, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent paranormal abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping the darkness to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to something change, alter reality through artistic mediums, see file, blah, blah, blah. Investigation has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the Alan Wake investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released however many months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked, and then something went horribly wrong, and he became the creature. Ah! The creature. And he became the creature.
Arcade machines. Shoom.
Shoom?
Shim? What?
Shoom. Oh my. Oh. Oh, okay. This is Shoom. Hello! Do you know how much that stings? Oops. Yeah, I can't remember how to play this game well enough. Dude, I was epic at this game before. I remember feeling really fucking good about how good I was at this game when I was doing the challenge mode thing. I remember recording it one night. One night I was like, I'm doing so well in this, I need to record it just to show stream tomorrow how good I am at the fucking game. And now look at me. A broken shell of a man. I can't even lift the controller. My hands are shaking. Still waking up in the morning with shaking hands. Note, this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all of its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script. Episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host VO.
It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs?
Internal secret lab at night. We are in the secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist. But the being beyond the portal. We have no control over it. So what is that? Is that... Did Alan write Control? As an episode of Night Springs? Also, Night Springs is an AWE. I guess it is, because it did predict some stuff, didn't it? And weird. What was the name of the guy in that prequel thing we watched? It was half an hour long yesterday. Jake something, was it? Did we get a surname? Containment. Oh, vending machine. Containment procedure. This is an AWE or an SCP. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing. Description altered effect. A vending machine, its front covered in faux wood panel, coin operated, buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Dude, that would be sick. It's the thing from Star Trek. I even had this in Darkfire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living something have consistently failed. Background. The item was discovered in a nursing home in somewhere Alberta after a resident named Muriel called the local news station about a magic vending machine. News story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged this story. Dude, I would just have it stock cocaine and sell it and become so rich with zero proof. Police would never be able to prove. It would be amazing. I would just become a heroin dealer. Ocean View Motel Observation Report. An excursion into the Oceanville Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. The door featured a spiral-shaped marking. Designated door, Alan. Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and something, contacted agents Shah and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. Alan Wake happened in 2010. He's been in there for a decade? Fuck. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. In 2017, the excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. So she fucking came to the Federal Bureau, the spiral door appeared, and the fucking darkness escaped. Right? Twice?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked.
I'll give it a 25. I'm beginning to see a pattern here. Why not have it stock money? That's why I'll never be rich, Tom. What's up, Chris? Thank you, Twice. Conclusion. Determining whether this was basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. She should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself to confirm if any other changes occur. Yeah, and then what did you do? Unleashed the darkness, didn't you?
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night, with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off and I could move out of my parents' basement and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
There's like an extra element going on here with something to do with movies. The Blessed Picture Group. The fact that Alan Thomas Zane, the thing that claimed to be Thomas Zane but looked like Alan, said that he was working on a movie with Alan or something like that. Alan being involved in the script for Night Springs. There's another element going on to this. There's the darkness, the hiss, Alan, Jesse, Alice showing up here, and then there's something else, I think, that's to do with movies, maybe. What am I doing? Getting in the elevator now?
Man, what are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
It's an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman?
It is Hartman.
Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay.
Rifles
This Hartman
AWA.
thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
Nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag. Right.
I mean,
Wish I could fucking see something. I'm supposed to be here, am I? Alright, find Hartman in the Frau Maro AWE and find Hartman in the Eagle Limited one. Alright. Is that the same voice actor as Barry? That would be an even better Easter egg if so. You know? Who's that? The Mothman! Everybody get down. God, the moths that have been flying into my house, Mothman. Do you like moths? Are you a moth or can you control moths? Because if you can control moths, I will be sending you my address later on and I need you to send them all away. Me and Emma have been studying the moths. There are all of these caterpillars outside of our house at the moment and we're wondering whether they turn into moths. Because we open the door at night and these fucking massive, disgusting moths come in. Now, I'm not afraid of them, but I don't like them. Emma is terrified of moths. All I hear is, all night is just in the background of the house, all I hear is this. And it's Emma screaming because there's a moth somewhere near her. And she's just screaming. You've probably seen her stream when she screams at a moth. If anyone has that clip. There's a clip of her screaming at a moth from a little while ago. And that's all I hear all fucking night because there's moths everywhere. Anyway, if you can control moths, Mothman, that'd be great. Thanks for the 4 months.
Anyway, still, I don't know why people are making it so personal. I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves.
Oh, yes. Shield. Seize duration. Have another point?
Like
no.
it's a race.
Astral constructs. Wait, did it give me another weapon form? The surge fires adhesive munitions that detonate when manually triggered. Oh, I can't do that, but it's cool. I should probably build it, right? No, I shouldn't. Until I remember how to play the fucking game.
And we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, like Darling, he was friends with Darling Boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know.
Is there one behind me, dude? Oh my god, what's happening? I keep hitting X to reload my fucking gun. Obviously it switches the modes between rocket launcher and not rocket launcher mode, and it's frustrating as all hell. Light please. I don't know what happened here. Alright, you want me to press the button and drink the water? There was a button press for you. You get another one for free.
Archipelago.
Alright. Fresh.
Light, please. Okay. Can I get a light? Oh, there it is, right there, Bradley. What you do is, basically what you do is you look for the areas that have got light, and they're being lit by something, and then you use that light. That's the light. Portraits with holes in them are hidden areas. Fire! This man is a goddamn liar! This fucking piece of shit man is a piece of shit liar. No more lies from you, sir. Sir lies a lot. Eliza. My nose in COD or something, I die. You hit your nose, you die, boy. It's so fun. It's like playing Alan Wake in HD. Like super HD. In updated graphics. A little bit, you know? Seeing all the weird little things and stuff. Oh, shut up. Shoot! Nothing here. Elevator. Okay. Alright. Don't make Jesse angry. Who's this one? Magic Man.
I've been waiting for this day.
My son. Welcome back, my child. You think they'll make a sequel to this game? Yeah, we've been speaking about it a bit today. I think they will. I think they're working on that, and I think they're working on Alan Wake too. Shoom arcade cabinets. The distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets. Blah, 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 blah. The games are manufactured by Bonco Entertainment, now out of business despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the 80s and 90s. No other Shoom cabinets have been found by investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and function. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oops. Must remember I have the ability to dodge. Oh. Do I need to get rid of that, or am I flying up? Nope. No spoilers! Listen, we get it, Ralph. You love the game, I love the game, and you've played the game, and also I've played the game.
Shit!
Oh, okay. It doesn't hurt me. Has it killed my light? Has my light died? You bastard. But just, chill. I don't know if what you're saying is spoilers or not, but neither do the mods. So you just got to be careful on how you word things. I don't want to know nothing, you know? I need a torch, please. Aiden? Can you help me out? No. Oh my god. No little torches around? Oi, guess not! Am I supposed to be bringing a torch down from upstairs?
Damn it!
Yeah, it keeps breaking. Okay. Mother! Mama, Amelia Tyler. She plays my mother in every game. Every game. And I think you were cast again as my mother, but then we didn't end up recording the audio. I don't think you even know this yet, Amelia. I will certainly speak to you soon, Amelia. Where's the light then? Oh my god, there are fucking buttons right here. Jesus. What does this do then? It's just gonna move him left and right, isn't it? Oh, can I stop it? I know what it is. Look, there's a torch on there. And I can take this back out. And it can go in there. I'm just going to turn the torch on. Alright, and I can probably... There's a thing over there. I haven't really been collecting anything because I don't think I need anything. Never mind, fuck it. Fuck that thing at the back of the room, who cares? Who fucking cares, mate? You know. Hello? Uh-oh. Escape the darkened corridor. From what? No, I don't like the dark. Someone who's not a breeder, I seem to have a lot of children. Listen, accept your role. Got to fight shit too? Is something attacking me or is it Hartman? Oh, it's Hartman. Alright, fuck. Don't like it. Do not like that. Oh, don't like that at all. What if I try and shoot him though? Nothing. Don't like that. Oh, Alan couldn't do that, could he? Yeah. Bitch. Where's that going? Where's it going though? Yeah, but where's it going though? Yeah. Listen. Alan fucked you over with a torch, mate. I'm much more powerful than Alan. We're going here somewhere? Oh god. Where does it go? How do I have a feeling it's back at the beginning? Nope. Where does it fucking go, bro? It's not this machine. God, he's fast, isn't he? He's like immediately on me. Bro, where the hell does this go? Am I fucking dumb? Do I need to make like a desperate run into the dark here? No. No. my god. You stupid bastard, Bradley. It's right there. Hey, bro. See you like these apples. Bitch. Yeah, but Alan didn't have a fucking rocket launcher, did he? Bitch. What's Amelia saying about me? Amelia. Don't be spreading shit. Don't be spreading lies about me. Like some sort of basic bitch streamer spreading shit all over everyone else's shit. Stop being so needy, bro. You're right. I never had a mother. I need one. Mother. Phoebe, did you do this? The family is united once again. Hello? Is there someone else? Is there no one else? Where are you? You fucking asshole. So confusing. I was like, where did he go, dude? In here. Alright, that's gonna turn the lights on. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna bring that light around, which will shine on the door that's locked. And activate the witches. Run, Jesse. Collect the health, Jesse. Where is he? Who are we dealing with? This? I need to stop using the thing. It's so annoying, dude. Like, my brain remembers playing the game, but I'm just not able to do the shit I was doing. I don't know how to explain that. wrong, Amelia? You don't like meat? Are you a vegan? Come on.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're
I don't believe that. I don't believe that anyone that lives with Jay Britton could be a vegan.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Green. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Derp arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Let's try again. Where's the other little ship? Something else here? Where? Ow! What's shooting me, bro? You son of... There's a sniper! Fuck me, dude. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay, this time I can't fail. It was the last... Yeah, the sniper got me last time, and it's so annoying. I didn't realize. I couldn't remember what the ball did, and I was like, oh, it must shoot stuff. And that's what killed me, huh? Nope.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing.
Hey, boys. Where is the sniper? In the same place? Nope. Fucking asshole, dude. Oh god, there's more. Fucking Christ, dude. Another. Fuck the snipers, dude. Ow, ow, ow. No blue bits. Good. son of a fucking chairman. Oh, I get it. He's the chairman of the board. I get it. He's the chairman. Did it first try, guys. A horrible place for a door. Who designed this place? Huh? Huh? Who designed this place? You thought something was going to happen, didn't you? It wasn't. You've been tricked. Because you are naught but animals to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aha! She could calmly move this stuff out of the way, you know. She could just go like this. And pick it up. She's like, nah, bitch! I'm a Jedi! New table story teaser. Who wants to watch it? I do. I do. How exciting.
With this mark, you shall be his blade.
With this mark, I shall be his blade.
With this ink, you shall be a scroll of his blessing.
With this ink, I shall be a scroll of his blessing.
With these greaves, you shall tread hearth to his will.
With these greaves, I shall tread hearth to his will.
With this shield, you shall bastion those who follow his path.
With this shield, I shall bastion those who follow his path.
With this plate, you shall be bound in his embrace.
With this plate, I shall be bound in his embrace.
With this oath, you are his sworn.
With this oath, I am his sworn.
Let's fucking go, baby. I'm sorry. Did you just say what the fuck, bitch? I'm sorry, did you just say what the fuck? Let's Fucking go, baby. Well done, Jesse. You picked up the right thing. Proud of you. Well done, well done.
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle then. My mother always said, never talk to strangers.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with the Hiss corruption.
Always.
Blake did call him the third thing.
But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack, 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 quack.
Okay. Now, the duck is a whole thing. Remember the duck?
A chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil.
Oh, this is a mission. My dog is sleeping. And I can hear him on the ground going, nope, 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 nope. It's too quiet. I don't think the mic will pick it up, but it's fucking adorable. What am I on? This one.
Better do what it says. You know, just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Shaded Hartman. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A10, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a something of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This something also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Calden Lake Lodge replica built for the Something AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger new behavior. Oh, dude, do we get to go to the fucking lodge in HD? Oh, here you go. Here's the chain letter. This spooky man letter has found you. The spooky man curse is coming for you. To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to people. If you don't, the curse will get you. Sally in Houston did not get the letter and Spooky Man ate her cat. Terrence in Greenstone did not send the letter and the Spooky Man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters. 30 letters in total so far. And look at her now. She owns 3 cars. She has all her fingers. She speaks Italian. You need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the Spooky Man come. He'll take your cat. This is probably the only chain letter in the world that's real. Right? Probably the only one of those that's real. Like, you get that one, you're like, ah, fuck it, but it was the real one!
all along.
I feel like I should change my gun. No? Oh no, Merlin's gonna go fucking crazy in a second. Can you hear that? You can hear it, right? The ice cream van. I mean, I guess we could try this other one. How do I live without you? How do I pick which weapons I have again? How do I select it? Or I think I have I? No. No, I haven't. How do I do it? Jesus. Or is it in here, maybe? In this one? Oh, it's in this one. And we want... Which one's the explosion one? This one. Charge. Surge fires adhesive grenades that detonating when manual... Wait, there's no way I can do that. What's the normal gun? What's the difference? It's grip, isn't it? It's the normal gun. Just give me the fucking normal gun at this point. Yes, okay. Now, I'm going to take a quick moment to look at the mods that I have. Because I've got to have that shit. This is ammo cost per shot. What is that? Evade cost after weapon kills. So, how do I know which one fits which? Only these ones that are available. Yeah, okay. Headshot damage, 44%. Damage boost, 50%. Let's just put that on for now. Because fuck yeah, baby. Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. Damage while on low health. Source gained from headshots. Ammo cost. Energy gained from headshots. Headshot damage, 64%. Accuracy 9. Damage while on low health. Headshot damage 64% seems like a good idea. And on Pierce, we have damage while aiming and damage while aiming. Can I get that higher? Can you take me higher? To damage that costs me more. This is health 30%. Now, this I remember setting up for that fucking combat thing. Health 30% seems fine. Health 30% and energy plus 16%. Energy plus 12%. I mean, I literally just have gone for health and energy boosts, which seems to fit exactly how I play games. Now, how do I get rid of some of these fucking mods? Because we just have tons of them, and I don't need them. Some of you feel disgusted at what you've just witnessed, don't you? You know what I say to you people? Shut your damn mouth. I feel like everything... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to reset it. Reset the game, because technically everything I find now must be the best of the best of the best, sir. I will keep all the health ones just in case, and the energy ones just in case. I feel like those, but like fuck all this shit, you know. And yes, there are outfits in. Let me show you the outfits today. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Hold on. Alright. Now, which outfit shall we wear? This is... civilian outfit. Oh god, crashed. There's civilian, janitor, asynchronous, director's suit, candidate, office assistant, and the golden suit. So it's civilian, janitor. What else? List them all for me. Candidate P7. Golden suit. What else? Office assistant. Async. Jedi robes. What else was there? The director's suit. They were in a list right there, yeah, but I can't tab out without it switching to the fucking thing. Tom Bacon, Mr. Fucking go fuck yourself. Golden suit has won. Now, where do I need to go back to? Investigations? Where did I get to? That one? Oh, was it here? I think it was there, right? No, it wasn't. Where was it? Is it there? I didn't check where it came from, did I? I think it was there. Let's find out. Right now. Ah! Yeah, this was it, right?
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Reinforcements are here!
That's Barry. Night Springs screenplay page 3. Fuck, did I miss a page? That makes me sad. The director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with a steady hand. You are mine now, creature. I will return you to the facility and control your power. Sir, we don't. The entity instead rushes forwards and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward he is. I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes him. Sir, so we have to escape. We cannot. They're in control now. I got what I wanted. Did Alan Wake write Control? That's amazing. Yes, I have this gun. I remember now. too long. Alright, this gun is terrible, and I hate myself. Give me the Ranger.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Put him down! Advance!
Oh my god, I keep trying to fucking reload the gun and it switches. Control him? Take control! Where's my man at? Fall into a bottomless pit? What the fuck? You can fly, Jesse. Jesse, you can fly. There is no bottomless pit for you. Jesse. Jesse.
Director Faden here. I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
Hiss are in for it now.
Something happened to me then. I don't know what it was. It was certainly related to some sort of mental health issue. That much we can be sure. Can't we? That much we know. Why couldn't you fall down there, Jesse? Hmm? And give me a good fucking reason. You're an asshole! Fuck off! There is another! I believe I can fly. I see you running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. But not down into there. I can fly anywhere except for down there. I'm about to do it again. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let the spirit carry me. I wanna fly. Fly right into the future. Uh-oh. Let's find out if I can go in there or not. I cannot. Indo? Both you and I remember a different altered reality. Huh. This is where I came in? Nope. I wanna fly. The original Space Jam had the fucking most fire soundtrack all time. No? Alright, I guess I'll just fucking... There he is. Do you see him? You fucking see him, dude. What are you doing? He stands in the shade. Think I'm afraid of you? I beat you as Alan Wake. I think I can fucking obliterate you as Jessie Faden. She's one of the most powerful fucking creatures this world has ever known. Tell me Jessie ain't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck off! Okay. Now what? What was the thing? How do I do the thing where you do that? Oh wow, that's how. Oh, it should get me to places pretty quick, huh? Hold on, let me just read this little thing here. Fra Mara. A paranatural entity that arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point of their voyage to Fra Mara, Highlands of the Moon. 32 hours after the return. What is Fra Mara? What is that? How do you say that? How to say? Fra Mara. How do you say Fra Mara? No one knows. Fra Mara. Fra Mara. Frau Morale. Pronounce. Pronounce. Frau Morale. Pronounce.
Fra Morrow.
Frau Morrow. Frau Morrow, good sir. And a Frau Morrow to you and your family. Oh fuck, I've lost it. Where'd it go? 32 hours after the return of Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. White House senior official and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. An altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. called to clarify the matter. Though tensions remained high, Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. Yeah, this has to be the best, the highest, you know? Oh, it's on the move. Oh god, it's on the move where though? Okay. Now it's gonna go back. Oh no, it's over there. Hey bro, fuck off, bro. Stay in the light. Ah, stay in the light, Jesse. Do we stop here? But where does this go? I forget the button to just drop it. Fuck me. Where is he? God damn it. Oh god. There. Alright. That sends the light backwards. And can I take this out? Does it do anything? Put it in the different areas. Quickly! It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Fuck. I need to get it back. Please give it back. Give it back! No! The Fra Morale. Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as Fra, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance into the old house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found. Oh, do you think that's the thing that was making the noises and he was getting annoyed with it? Its physical form consists solely of extravehicular mobility unit, a spacesuit used by NASA astronauts, the same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic emu taken from one of the NASA astronauts. Though this suit does not bear anywhere its name, or materialize through something, conversion, or possibly something corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a fourth seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The emu is entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, though it seems to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown something-shaped outlines existing within the suit. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secure cell until more information can be gathered. Very well. But where is the Fra? And also, if I step into the dark one more time, I'm gonna die. So... I'm dead. I'm already dead. Aha! This is not it! Where's the light? Ah! Oh. I don't think we're getting this finished today, are we? 2 days of control, I say. I'm happy with that. Give me more. Give me more. Where is the light? Wait, does it? Oh, it's already saved some of my progress. Where does it to go now? Yeah. Now we need it to go fucking that way. It doesn't just go that way, it goes fucking this way. Hello there, my name is Framara. Oh look, it's in. Oh, it's in. So where's the other one then? Where have we not sent it before? We were following it this way, so maybe it can go a different way. Oh, there he is. Ow. Sir, I will need you to refrain. I repeat, refrain. Yeah, or maybe not. Where is he? Right there, right fucking there, dude. Fuck off, dickhead! Maybe I've got to go in here. Fuck off!
There. One last place for him to hide.
It's like I have to, fucking pin him down, and I have to trap him in the light. It doesn't kill him as quickly as it needs to, you know? Feeling that I don't want to be going anywhere near that shit. You know? Where am I? What the hell's this? Jesse does more damage to the fucking Bureau than like any AWE does. You know? The pictures with holes in them, he said, but there is no pictures with holes in them. This man's a goddamn liar. We're back here. Which way is it? This way. Oh, this is Frau. So I need to go back this way, do I? Okay. Oh, yeah. This elevator takes me back to that central bit.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag.
Know why people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural material.
I get a feeling that I have to go and do that, which is going to be about equal length of time to that side, and then that side, which is going to be the ending, and probably about equal to the beginning portion. If this is split into 4 parts, this deal, so there was the beginning, then the Frau Morrow, then the thing on whatever's on the left-hand side, Eagle Limited, and then Bright Falls AWE. So maybe we should call it fucking here, and do these 2 parts tomorrow. This and this.
Look who it is.
So that we have enough to do tomorrow.
Like I was saying before, Still, I
did a
don't
long
know why
stream
people
yesterday,
are making
so
it
I'm
so personal.
tired.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials
Yeah?
every day.
No,
and
it says
no
Quantum
one thinks
What's
they're
It?
weird.
How
Well,
much
maybe
longer
that's
is it?
not
Not
true.
that long?
Darling
Are these
is
not that
famous
long,
for
these
being
two?
a bit out there, but
If these are like
when
10 minutes
he's
long, then I
weird,
won't
it's
do it,
charming.
but I don't trust that
Altered
they are.
items really
Plus,
aren't
I'm
that
reading
frightening
everything,
once
don't forget.
you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be
Yeah,
on
we finally
the
get to
same
do the lore
team,
video,
but sometimes it
deep
feels
dive.
like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not
You've
that
no
I
idea. You just
spread
wanted to
rumors,
shut the fuck
just,
up.
You know, people
Quantum
talk.
What's It?
Not me, though.
No one
I
asked
keep
you.
my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done.
I wonder
and
if
get
I
home to
open
feed
this
Alfred.
door, it will just like,
Talk forever, isn't he?
will at least let me have a control point or whatever they're called. A save point thing. I don't trust it. I don't want to start. Fuck it. Anakin, what didn't you like about Alan Wake? I'd rather know what you didn't like about Alan Wake than tell you what I did or didn't like about Alan Wake first. You tell me. And while we wait for Bannekin, the last part, especially with the lighthouse, really specific, Bannekin. Thank you so much. I kept falling down every pit. All right, so you mean you were bad at the game. You can't... It's not a criticism of the game. If you are bad at the game, Bannekin, that's not how it works. If you suck at the game, that's not a criticism of the game, Bannekin. Fuck. Another Booster Greg piece of artwork. Fuck me, dude. You people drive me fucking mental. Boys, this is the end of the stream for today. We actually have another day in it. I did wonder this morning, I wondered whether this DLC would actually take me a little longer, because I do take my time with Control. I can't help myself. I'm actually just so into it. Also, it really kind of just activates a little part of my brain that I like to let it activate the part of my brain that wants to run an SCP TTRPG. Like, I want to allow that to happen because it doesn't always happen. You know, Alan Wake, writer's block. You never know when that writer's block's gonna strike, so I like letting it happen. So I really enjoy playing Control and reading through all the things and things like that. So I'm gonna take my time with it. And guess what? Fuck you, don't care. All right, let's go see Pony. He and the Fellowship will be playing something about a penguin, I think, later on. I am temporarily away from the first Fellowship because we've got so much stuff going on. So many projects coming up on Table Story. Spellwind just announced. Faint Dawn going on. I've got a couple of other fucking stokes in some fires, and I'm a little bit overworked, which is also why I have insomnia probably, but it's also why I am ending streams nice and early. And don't forget to tune in tonight to Emma's stream in about 4 hours from now at twitch.tv/Emma Pickles for Mad Lad Mondays. And I think you had some questions you needed to ask her. So, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, UK time, which is 9 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time. Thanks so much for tuning in, boys. Appreciate you all coming out. And we will finish this tomorrow. Maybe watch some lore videos and stuff and see how it goes. Thanks again for hanging out. And the final word...